another one of my videos. So today's video is dedicated to this. So this bag here, this is the Hermes Mini Evelyne bag, and I will be giving an in-depth review about the bag, but we'll be starting with a brief history before talking about the sizes, leathers, the wear and tear, as well as how I use my bag and what I normally take with me. So kind of like a what fits inside this bag. So before we start, brief history. So the Evelyne bag was first designed and released in 1978, and it was designed by Evelyne Bertrand. Oh, sorry, I think I might have butchered how we say the surname. But anyways, and Evelyne Bertrand was in charge of the equestrian department. And as everybody know, Hermes is actually a luxury brand, but it actually started in the equestrian world, where, you know, they were first releasing and making horse riding saddles, and then they were like making saddles for, like, you know, royalty, celebrities, all that alike, before starting to branch out in making other leather goods as well as silk scarves. So this bag was designed to be a carry-all for the tools for horse groomers. So, you know, they were putting in their brushes, sponges, and this perforation. So generally, when it was first designed, this is meant to be the front and this was the back, and then there was just some holes to kind of give ventilation to the tools that were stored inside. And when it was first released, it wasn't available, like they didn't release it in such a small size. It was generally one of the other larger sizes. So this bag is known for its versatility, for its simple design, as well as its understated elegance. So the sizes that this bag comes in. So as you know, I have two of these. These ones are known as the Mini Evelyne, also known as the TPM. I don't know what that stands for, but then also known as the Evelyne 16. Then the next size up is the 29, which is known as the PM size. And then we have a 33, which is a GM size. And then there's even one more, which is way bigger, which is at the 40, and that's the TPM size. I have normally only seen the mini size as well as the 29 in store. I've actually never seen or tried on any of the larger two, but I would think that they'll be quite considerable in weight. So mine is the Mini Evelyne, which is known as 16. Why is it 16? Or, you know, what does the numbers mean? So the numbers are generally the width of the bag. So 16 because it measures 16 centimeters across. Height of this bag is around 19-20 centimeters. And the depth, I would say, probably less than maybe like 4-ish centimeters. But considering its small size, it's a powerhouse and it holds quite a lot. Now the strap of the bag, so it generally comes in a canvas strap, and the whole length of the strap is from one end to the other is 115 centimeters. But when you kind of like loop it on and double it up, it's normally around a 50 centimeter drop. So from up here all the way to there. So roughly around 50, 55-ish centimeters. For me, because I'm a bit on the petite side, I'm only 156, 57 centimeters tall. I find it a little bit too like low on me. I mean, it's still okay, but I normally prefer my crossbody bags to sit a little bit higher. And because of that, one of my besties, she got me this. So it's a gold buckle, and you can use it to adjust the strap basically. So I'll pop it on later to show you guys how I normally use it to adjust the strap to a better length for me. So the leathers that this bag comes in. So the Evelyne bag is generally made, most of the cases, either Clemence or Epsom leather. Both of mine are in Clemence leather, and Clemence leather is a gorgeous matte finish leather. It's got flat grains, as you can see, and it's very resistant to scratches. It's pretty water resistant, although I haven't, like, you know, been in like flash flooding or rain, but it's just, you know, if I have gotten a wet, it just kind of, I use a white cloth and it wipes it well. And it's super squash and squishy. Clemence leather is known to be one of the heavier leathers, but because I have the mini size, I don't normally notice the weight. So it's quite light, and even when I have it full of things, it's still quite in a good way. It's not super heavy. And the hardware, mine are both in gold because I love gold hardware, but it does also come in palladium, which is the like the silvery finish hardware. Now, like I mentioned, the strap is canvas, so it does come in a canvas strap, and both of mine are, the strap color is the same as the bag color, but it is available in lots of different versions, so you can have actually patterned straps, which looks really nice. So my bestie who gave me the buckle, she actually owned 2 of them as well, and one of hers have a patterned strap, which gives them more of like a boho-y type of vibe. If I can find a picture, I'll insert it here for you guys so you can have a look and see what it looks like. And like I mentioned, strap's too big for me and too long, so I do like to adjust it, and you can easily do it with anything. There's lots of, I know there's videos on YouTube where also other Mini Evelyne owners, they have all these inventive ways on how to shorten the strap. I might go watch some and actually learn how to do it. I think I saw one where they've actually, like, she teaches you how to braid using the strap. That's really cool. So I think I'm going to give it a go. If I can give it a go, I will film a YouTube short to teach you guys how to do it if you're interested. But then for those who don't have time or aren't that nimble with their fingers, this works really, really well. So before I had that, actually what I did, you're gonna laugh, I just basically tied a knot. So before I had this awesome buckle, sometimes when I wanted a shorter strap, I just tied a knot, but it is a little bit ugly and knobby. But that's okay, like, you know, it was okay. But then my friend came through and she's amazing, so she got this for me, just because, like I said, we're both on the petite side, so she got some for herself, and she said that these buckles are really common, so you can easily pick them up from, you know, eBay or Amazon, and, you know, you just thread it through and it just shortens up your strap for you. Ta-da! And, you know, depending on where you put, you know, the buckle, it could be anywhere. So instead of being so long now, it actually sits at a really good, you know, height. Like, for me, I like it like this. But yeah, so that's definitely one way to shorten up the straps if you wanted a shorter strap. Wear and tear on this bag. I think this bag holds up so well. It is a fuss-free bag and fuss-free leather, and you know, this one I've actually had for over a year. I got this in June 2022. This one was very recent though, so I'm just going to be talking about the wear and tear on this one. This is in a much lighter color, so this is called Trench, and you know, I'll just show you like the piping around there. There's no cracking. I haven't seen, you know, there's no issues with any of the stitching. I've never had any loose threads or anything, and it's held up so well. In the rare occasion where I've worn darker clothes and, you know, I noticed some darkening on the back, all I do is I use like a water wipe, which doesn't have fragrance or, you know, any preservatives or anything like that, and I just use that to dab at it and wipe it off, and it always wipes off clean. So it's held up so well. You know, the straps held up really well too. It's a canvas, which is like a cotton in a way, so you should expect some peeling, but you know, even though I've used mine to death, I haven't noticed anything. Still really strong, really good quality canvas. So yeah, wear and tear, amazing on this bag. Definitely worth its price. So that leads into pricing of these bags. I can only speak about the Mini Evelyne. I'm not sure about the other sizes. So when I first got this bag over a year ago, in June 2022, it was under 3,000 Australian dollars. I believe I got it for around 2,900 Australian dollars. Now I have learnt that it is definitely over 3,000 Australian dollars. Don't exactly know how much, but I would probably think maybe 3,002 or 3,003 Australian dollars. But for what it's worth and how often I use it, I think it's so worth that price. Cost per wear, yeah, I think this is the most used designer bag of mine in terms of cost per wear. It is so good, and you know, it's considered as an entry-level bag for Hermes. Why is entry-level? Because of the price, and also because it's considered as one of the easier bags to get. It's still really popular, don't get me wrong, But you know, if you have a good enough relationship with your essay and you know you want to own an Hermes bag, generally most people would ask for the Evelyne or the Picatin. Also, the Garden Party is considered another entry-level bag, but that's a little bit bigger, and I tend to gravitate towards the smaller mini-sized bags. So it's really good for that. Definitely it's well worth to try this out before you decide to invest more money in the Hermes journey in your hopes of getting one of the quota bags. But I still love this bag, and it's so great for me functionality wise and versatility wise. It's definitely my number one pick. Okay, so I've shown you how to use the buckle to adjust the straps, and I do wear either crossbody because I like a hands-free option, or generally sometimes if I shorten it even more, I do enjoy wearing it on the shoulder, kind of like a shoulder bag. But if you wanted to make it even shorter, recently when I went into the store, I saw the essay. He was doing this for one of his clients, and the client was actually picking up a white Mini Evelyne, which was gorgeous. But basically, you know, the strap was looped through, both of the buckles on the same, you know, the same D-ring, and then on the other side he tied a twirly to it and kind of finished it off in a bow. So I've just kind of twisted the twirly around before finishing off in a bow, and I thought that was quite cute to do, and that's quite nice. Just it kind of also shortens it up, but you know, you can easily use this without the strap that it comes with. I know there's lots of like shorter straps on the market that you can buy, some with pearl, some with like diamantes. What you could do is you can take another twirly, so this is another twirly of mine, and you can just easily thread it through, whoops, kind of put one corner in and just tie it up as a knot, and then the other one tied up as a knot as well on the other side, and that gives it a shorter option, and it's actually quite fun option because you know the twirlies, Hermes twirlies are amazing. They'll come in lots of different colors and patterns, so you can easily, you know, grab a twirly which suits your outfit or the season. So this one's in yellow and, you know, pink and purple, which I think will be really awesome for summer as we're coming into warmer weather. I think this will look really cute, perhaps with like a white dress, you know, or a white t-shirt. Definitely really, really cute, and you can take this easily on vacation. So lastly, what fits inside, or what do I normally carry? So I don't currently use an insert, but the inside is one big pocket, and it's a suede, like the underside of leather, so it doesn't actually have a lining. But I am generally more of a light traveler. I don't bring a lot with me when I do need to go out. I do, you know, when I'm out with the family, with the kids, I do have like a bigger bag, like a Longchamp bag, nylon bag to store the kids' things. I've got the wipes, you know, drink bottles, snacks. They all go into that bag, which is, you know, wipe proof, waterproof, because you need that with kids. But generally when I'm out on my own or do errands, this is all I need because I carry quite light. I travel quite light. So what I normally put inside will be my phone, but I'm filming with my phone right now. So I have a Samsung S21, which fits really well inside. Then normally I would take my card holder, which just has all my bank cards and ID. I always take some hand sanitizer, which fits really well. And then generally a lip product of some kind. So lately I've been using and loving this. So this is the Go Go tint by Benefit, and it's both a lip as well as a cheek tint. So, you know, you can add color here and add color there. I love this color. It looks a little bit bright when you first put it on, but it does become like a nice pinkish color, and I currently have that on my lip. And then as we're heading into summer, I tend to bring a pair of sunnies. So I'll pop that in there as well. And then you can also fit some keys in as well. So it all fits really nice. I don't use an insert, but you can definitely get an insert to put it in, and that will help, you know, with organizing your bag. And as well as some inserts have a zip. So because it is a big bag and it just does up with one buckle here, so there's, you know, for those who fit a lot of really small things and you're worried about things falling out, you can definitely get an insert with a zip so you can have that security. And I probably will do that because I'm planning on taking one of these with me when I'm traveling overseas in a few months. But I've never actually had anything fall out of the bag before, and I'm going to try this, but oh, just the lip product fell out, but I mean, it is quite a small one. So generally it stores things really well and quite secure. And yeah, not very heavy at all. It goes really nicely on. So that is generally what fits inside. So that brings us to the end of this review video on the Hermes Evelyne. If you guys have any questions, as always, please leave me a comment. If you enjoyed today's content, I'll appreciate it if you gave my video a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing and joining my channel. And I normally would upload videos on, you know, Hermes or like other luxury content, as well as any other type of videos you guys would like to see. If you've got any questions or want something that you'd like to know, maybe I'll do a wish list video soon as Christmas is coming up. But yeah, let me know if you have any ideas on what you'd like to see, and I'm happy to make it. So without further ado, thanks everyone for joining me. I hope you guys have a nice day, and hopefully we'll see you guys on another one of my videos. Thanks, bye.